Yo, Zennies! Alex here, and we are back with more Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I figured out what I did wrong. If you recall this room, right, where all these boulders were moving around, we went through that door to come get through that door, and then we go up top there in the corner to get up top. This is something right here, and if I would have clicked on Navi, hey, Goron's voice below. Boom. Yeah, I would have figured that out last time, but no, I'm dumb. And my wife says, don't talk about my baby like that. And then we just drop down. Come over here, and if you guys remember the room with the crystal, there was, in the time trial, there was this guy. And we couldn't get to him. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for rescuing me. There's some creatures who arrows won't hurt. You need a special Goron crop, which is the bombs. So we're going to have to fight something later like that. And then here is the key that I couldn't get. When I was trying to get back to the point I was at, my game did crash. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen. Yeah, so it's been fun. Sorry. Oh yeah, me and my wife have been just relaxing a bit and enjoying our time together. I've been trying to get some work done. I really hope. So I forgot my thing. I should memorize this by now, but of course I don't. It is YAXR. Okay. Anyway, that'll get Pierre the Scarecrow, blah, 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 blah. So I watched enough of the video to finish this and to get us through the ice cavern, which technically isn't a temple. I was calling it the ice temple last time, or maybe I was just talking to my wife about it. I don't remember. So we should be getting through both of those. The ice cavern isn't actually a temple. Guys, I think I just made a dummy. I'm pretty sure I didn't need to come up here. Did I make a dummy? Yep, I made a dummy. I don't need to come up here. I'm not gonna jump down. I'm gonna wait for it to come back up. Maybe it won't. Maybe it only moves. Okay. Yeah, I think I just had to go through this door. I'm dumb. My wife told me not to say that, but you know. Anyway, so yeah, we'll take on the boss of this dungeon, and then we'll head over to the ice cavern and we will get that done, hopefully. So when we come in here, the only thing we should have left is needing to go through that one door. That was over here, right? Or was it the other side? Was it this side? Thanks, Quiche. Whatever those dumb bats are. Anyway, so this was the door I couldn't get into because I didn't have that key from blowing up that thing. And then there's this guy right here, but we can't get to him yet. Okay. I come over here. Okay. Oh, we're on the other side now. Okay. I was kind of a little bit sort of confused. We couldn't get past this because of these flame walls. That's why. And then we come over here. Plop. And then that'll open that up. Okay. Let's pop that again. And then we come this way. All right. Get that heart piece, or not heart piece, heart. Got the bombs, got the hearts, and then we come in here. Up. And that opens up an actual door. And this is the first of that new thing that they told us about. And so basically we gotta hit it with the bomb and then hit it 3 times, and then it's gonna go back in the center, and then we'll have to do it again. Oh my. What? What? Get it. And it'll jump back in there, and then we gotta do it one more time. I think there are only 2 of these guys in the dungeon, so we shouldn't have to do it that much. We'll walk over here. Bam. Ow. Anyway. So now there's no other doors, right? We climb up here. Boom, this is an elevator. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Now this is another one of those activate, get up here fast enough things. But if we just come right here. There we go. And we can just climb it. Instead of blowing it up, having to climb up and then climb up more and drop down. Also, we'll have the blue tunic by the end of this if I do everything correctly and get it done fast enough. So, this is the part that seems pretty difficult. We have to flip this switch and then climb up there before the timer runs out, and then there are those keys over there. Can I? I thought I got it. Okay. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. I just don't want these hitting me while I'm trying to... There we go. All right. Now we'll flip this, and then we got to try and run up that to get to that before the timer ticks off. All right. We got this. There we go. Opening the chest in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got the thing. And we got the Megaton hammer. And now we should be able to link the Megaton hammer and use it. We come down here, see this thing. We stand on it. Nothing really happens. Until I hit that. Boom, we fall down. And then, if you remember, there were these at the entrance too. So that was the secret. We needed those to go and open the entrance up too. All right. All right. And then, let's see if I can get them to come at me. I don't want to deal with them. All right, and then we'll come over here. Hit that. Open that up. And then you look down there, that's a blue switch. And blue switch need weight. So we're going to bring this with us. And there we go. Yellow switches you can just stand on and it'll keep it open, but blue switches you need to... Bam. And then we can climb up here, and then Navi's gonna tell us, hey, that switch looks rusted. Oh, okay. We'll hit it with the hammer. It's like they gave us a tool that we need to use now. And then that is the block that we have to play Zelda's Lullaby, I believe. Or was it the time one? I'll try Zelda's Lullaby, and if it's not Zelda's Lullaby, then it's the time X-A-Y, X-A-Y. X-A-Y, X-A-Y. There's still a lot more of this dungeon than I thought there was. Nope, it didn't work. Okay, so it definitely is the time one, which I should have known. So Y-L-R, Y-L-R. And there we go. And then that brings that down. And now we'll be able to get across to that button. And, guys, why does that happen? And we're gonna have to hit it again because it's a rusted button. And there we go. We unlocked that guy that was down in this hallway. Let's get this. Cool. We got the small key. You're releasing me. Am I free to go then? You can tell you your secret. Blah, 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 blah. Boom, 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 boom. And then I could go out this door and walk around the fire and stuff, or I could come out this door and just be on top already. So now we want to jump over here and hit that. Whoa. Bam. And this is the where Darunia went. But we don't have the boss key, so we can't go that way. All right. So now, I come down here. There was this at the entrance. Bam. Oh, I guess I have to be on the side. Bam. And bam. And now we can get in this door. Oh, great. All right. Almost all dead. Okay. Thank you for making me miss. Oh, I got it. I was going to say thank you for making me miss the heart. Oh, and then this room again. Yeah, we'll just lock in and let each of these hit the shield. And then we hit that thing with arrows from a distance. All right. And we can get this gold Skulltula, which I believe is the last one. I think that's number 5. And if you're counting and you don't add up 5 that you've seen me get, that's because when I was getting back to the area from before, I accidentally found one before I started my recording. Should have waited for the recording, but you know, Kill this guy. Bam. That's number 1. No. Number 2. And then we just need 1 more. So. Of course. Right. Get it. Get it. Get it. Alright, go around. Oh, I forgot that I went into the settings and toggled it so that it, I only have to click the button, not hold the button to target things. I forgot I switched that. I was holding it. It was like, oh wait, I don't need to do that no more. And then we'll bam. And now we'll free the last one. And this is the chest for the boss key. Opening the chest in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest in. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got the thing. Are you releasing me? You're free to go. Big brother Darunia asked me to blah, 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 blah. Cool. All right. Now we should be able to go to the boss room and take on the boss. I wonder what it's gonna be in a giant fire volcano. What would be the enemy in something like that? All right. We can jump. Jump. Open that. Dun dun dun. Open that. Oh no. This would be a very inopportune time for my game to crash, so fingers crossed. All right. That is a dragon. Great. So now we get to play whack-a-mole. All right, 1. Ah. Okay, so now all right. We used a lot of arrows there. Get him. And there we go. We won. 20 minutes. Maybe we didn't. Oh, no, we did. Okay. And that'll be our heart piece. Da, da, da. Heart container, not heart piece, guys. I know math. Aw, Flube, you just so tired. Alrighty. And the red ring around the volcano disappears. Chamber of the Sages. This is our third time here, so we got 3 of them now, I think. If math is mathing. Darunia, you were the sage. Aw. Brother, take this, the medallion, blah, blah, blah. Dong. So that makes 3 medallions, meaning we need 4 more. So there's the water temple, there's the shadow temple, there's the light temple, and then there's another. Don't forget now, they're true brothers. Darunia, Darunia. Alrighty. We did it. What's over here? I don't think I've even gone over here. That was... No idea what this is. Oh, that was the entrance to the fire temple. Duh. Me, I don't think I've been over here. Now there is something else I can do in this cave. What was that? What was the thing? It was something to do with the hammer, but I don't recall what he said I could do. I'm trying to kill a little time because I should be able to beat this fairly simply. What was over here? Is this just in case you fall in? What's up, Navi? You're not telling me what's up, Navi. Oh well. Oops. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna go over to those red rocks that I remember and see if we can't figure out what it was that he told us we could do in here, because there's something. I know there's something that I can do in here before we move on. Excuse me. And it's up and to the right. Oh, there's a heart piece over there. Okay. So we'll come over here. We're gonna need the hook shot items. Let's replace the arrows for now. Alright. Because I know we need the thing. Alright. So yeah, if we come over here. Alright. Now he didn't show me what we do over here. I don't know. I'm half debating trying to find some stuff on my own. Oh, it was the Great Fairy Fountain. So that's Zelda's lullaby, which is X-A-Y, X-A-Y. Alright. Ba-bum. Guys, don't tell my wife I'm summoning the Great Fairy again. Bum, bum, bum. Yes, 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 I get it. Come on. Just give me my gift. Welcome to the Great Fairy Fountain. Ah, so she's gonna double my magic? Cool. We haven't used magic yet, but I know later in the game you have to. So I guess that's good, so that we don't have to struggle. All right. So come out here. Okay, let's take a 5-minute detour. What's over here? See, didn't show this side? Oh, there's also one up there. What the? How do you get to that? I figure that's not gonna work, but... Huh. It might be something later. And there was also one like down here. Can I get down to it through this? Yes? No. Okay. Cool, more bombs. I didn't need bombs, I needed arrows, but cool. So that wasn't it. I thought that was a hole down to the heart piece that's underneath us. So that wasn't it. Let's climb up here. Maybe there's another dungeon over here. Maybe we'll have to come back here later. So, okay, if I... It must be items. So this... Oh, I can only use it as a kid, can't I? You can talk to those stones with the Mask of Truth. So... Oh, is this a way out? So how do I get those heart pieces? I might have to come back and, you know, I did not mean to do that. I was gonna only go halfway down, but okay. Whatever. So, how many gold Skulltulas do I have? 35. Okay, I need 5 more before we can get the next upgrade. And I think we'll get 3 more today. Down here. There's a cow. What's that, Nav? Okay, Nav. What is it? You're not telling me what it is. So, cows can give you milk, which can heal a bunch of hearts. That's what this is. But what is that down there? Like, I don't... She's not... Like you see in the corner, it's an eyeball instead of Navi. So I can't talk to her about it. And then we can... Cool. Nothing. Anyway, actually, I could probably save a lot of time if I just go to the, What? What do you see? Ah, so that's where she tells us about the Arctic wind, which is how we get to the thing. I don't know that breaking these will do anything. I'm just kind of doing it. All right. So what we got to do is we got to get down to Kakariko, and then we got to leave, and then we got to follow the river so that we can go to Zora's domain. 30 minutes in. Half hour to beat the ice cavern. Can I do it? Probably not. But you know what? We're going to try. Oh, that's right. The other thing is we're going to need our bottles empty, so I might have to empty those, which is sad because I have all of them full of fairies right now, but it is what it is, you know? So, if we come across, come up here, come over here, dun 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 dun, bum ba 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 ba, and then cut all those. And then remember that we planted this plant right here. The point of that is this will take us all the way to the top, I believe. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe not. Maybe it only takes us so far. Okay. So come up here. And then we can come up here. I thought it took us all the way to the top, but yeah. I'm wrong a lot. Come over here and we need to play Zelda's? Oh. Is that correct? I might be smart and I might be dumb. If it's not Zelda's, I don't know which song it is, and we're gonna have to just... Okay, it was. I was gonna say we're just gonna have to go through each song until we figure out which one it is. All right. And we're back in Zora's domain, but if you notice, it's kind of snowing. Oh. That's why it's snowing. So, yeah, if we come over here, that's frozen. We can't get into the shop. Let's go see the king. And if we come up here to the king, oh, the king is frozen as well. That's no good. And so we can come over here, come past the king. Let's go check out Lord Jabu Jabu. Lord Jabu Jabu's not here. But there's now ice. And look, there's a cave over there we couldn't access before. And this will loop, and then we will jump over here. Oh, there's a heart piece. I didn't even notice that when I was watching his video, because he's only collecting the heart pieces at the end, so he doesn't show you every single one on the thing all at once. He's going to show them all at the end of the series. All right. Oh my. Ah. And then we go over here. And then we go over here. And this is the ice cavern. Or ice cave. Cavern. I was correct. And then you see these red things. These things are why we need to empty our bottles. Because... Oh, that was close. Let me save. Let me save so that if my game crashes, I don't have to redo all of that. All right. So these ice things will attack you. So let's wait for them to stop attacking. Of course. Come on. All right. So, what was it? Oh, I have to kill all of them. Okay. Now we should be able to get through here. All right. All right, so now this is like that one well thing that we never finished. We have to get all the silver rupees. All right. And if we come up here, should be able to get the last one. Bam. And now we can get through that door. Ah! Right. And then through here, we're going to be introduced to the blue fire, which is what we need to... Bam, bam, bam. All right. The blue fire is what we need to get those things out of the ice, and there it is. We're going to come over here. Oh, and now we have the ice keys. I always want to say quiche, but it's not quiche. Yeah. Bam, bam, bam. Maybe what I need to do is get my bow out again. So let's swap that. I don't like that. All right. All right. Okay, one. Nope. Nope. There we go. All right. So now we need to come over here. Come over here. Hey, this blue flame doesn't seem natural. So now the part that's going to kill me. We're going to get rid of all our fairies, which sucks. So let's do that one. Do that one. Guys, I'm out of my... I am out of my Mountain Dew. That's what I was drinking. I literally couldn't think of what I was drinking. All right, so now we can fill all these. One. We're gonna need like 6 or 7 bottles to complete this place. So that's why I emptied all of them so that we can keep enough to do everything. Ba, 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 ba. All right. Get that. All right. And then the first one stop that. First one we're going to use it on is this one. So we will dump it out. Boom. Melt this. And we get something cool. What is it? I don't remember. Ah, yes, the dungeon map. All right. I need to fix my chair. I'm leaning back too much and I don't like it. All right, up like that, then like that. There we go. Now I won't lean back as much. All right. So now I believe that he said that was just a fairy and we can't put fairies in the bottles right now, so. Get that. And then come over here, come down here, and then open this area. And before we go in there, I'm going to open the other side too, because I'm going to need to, there's going to be more blue flame I can get. So I'm going to, oh, there's the gold Skulltula. I forgot to look for those. So let's put this on Y. We'll put this on X. We'll refill our bottles. Of course. I need to keep my eye out for these because I wasn't paying attention to when he showed all of them. I just wasn't paying that close of attention. All right. Up, and there's the second one. Right next to this piece of heart. Up, 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 up. And as you can see, there's more blue flame right there. So now we will... Bam. And then there should only be one more in here. All right, so let's fill this one. Let's build that one. Build that one. I'm gonna come use one because all right, let's use one now. Let's use the X one, and then we'll fill up the other two once we're done. Open chest, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got the thing. Okay, compass. So now I will get these two full. Cool. And then let's grab that, put that there. All right. Yeah. Now we'll be able to go do the rest of this, and we got to make sure we have two of these before we leave the dungeon. One for the king and one for the shop. Oh, that was not nice. I did not like that. Okay. So. Oh, there's the other gold Skulltula. All right. Get that. All right. Let's get this. And that's all of them. Now we just need two more to get our next upgrade. So push that. Climb up. Climb up. I think we can also get this one. All right. Now, like that. And then we need a blue fire, which we made sure to have. Please don't miss. You can miss. You can do it so that it doesn't get the stuff. Okay. Now, I believe I can't get it to go where I want next, so I gotta throw it off the edge. And then it'll respawn. Okay. So now, with that, there we go. I feel like he was having the exact opposite problem where he kept climbing and was trying to push, whereas I keep pushing and trying to climb. All right. Also, if I fall off those edges there, I will in fact fall to the beginning of the... Okay, the door is open. Now, he said I need to reset this one more time, but my instinct says that if I were to grab this, push that way, right? Come over here. Push that way. Wouldn't it perfectly fit? Yeah. See, he didn't even end it up right there. He ended it up like right here and had to like make an awkward jump. I knew that he was in... Okay, guys, I'm really good at solving puzzles. Like, my brain is just built for that. So, no hate to anybody who can't solve puzzles as good as me. All right, and then we want to hit 1. I wish you could set those buttons, the 1 and the 2, as these triggers. It's kind of annoying that you can't. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I've never tried. And then this is going to be the boss room. But it's kind of like... How do I get him to do it? Okay, I need to jump / after he hits. That's how it is. Okay. And open back up. And here we get the item that we need for the water temple. And this is why we had to come in here. Chest and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Opening the chest and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I got the thing. Cheek. What up, Cheek? We made again, Alex. You came to meet the Zoras, but you couldn't find them. Blah, 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 blah. I found the Zora princess, but then she went to the water temple. Blah, 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 blah. Thanks, Sheik. I understand it, Jer. She's gonna teach me L-R-Y-Y-X. 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 L-R... Cool. Boom, 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 ba, da, da. This one is pretty. I like this melody. Not as much as Song of Storms and stuff, but that's a nice one. I'll see you again. Thanks, Sheik. I hope to see you more too, but I'd like for you to be a little more helpful. All right, so... Yeah, we got to do it in here. Let's try something. Okay. Emulation. No. Yes. Configure current game. No. 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 Okay. That's wrong. Configure. Controls. Yeah, they're... Right? So... Okay. Nope. I wish I could set this button and this button up as my triggers. Maybe I'll look up a video and see if I can do that, but I should be able to put these on. Now I walk super slow, but I can open this. Oh, and then we need to undo them. That's the thing. Yeah, we will save. We're almost done. I want to just make sure. Okay, we do have 2 flames. That's what I thought. We need 2 flames. I just wasn't sure if we had them or not. All right. All right, and then we come this way. We'll go back out. Yeah, no, we went the wrong way. Dork. I am such a Dorcas Porcus Malorcus. My wife is laughing. She literally just came back in the room and she's laughing at me. Because I'm cute. Did you know that you still haven't watched the newest episode? She's been studying. She's working hard to get ready for her test. All right, so there should be somewhere in here. Oh, wait, we need to talk to the king first. I was gonna say there's a heart piece down there, but doesn't the king give us like the tunic, which lets us breathe underwater more? Okay. Let's talk to the king, then we'll come back and try to get that heart piece. And then we'll be done. I can't believe I did it. I was completely convinced that there was no way I was going to be able to get the ice cavern done after the fire temple. All right. And before I talk to him, let's go use it on the shop down here. And then we can fill these back up with fairies. And then we'll come over here. Walk right up to this. That was not what I did. This is what I did. See, I see X and Y, and because I grew up playing Xbox, my brain is instinctively like, so I need to hit this button. It's like, no, that's Xbox controls. We're playing Nintendo. All right, now we can talk to the king. Yo. You've come back. I've come back to life. You've saved me. Blah, 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 blah. Here's the tunic. Thank you so much. The sea. All right, and now we can go here. Bam. And now we're blue. I'm blue. Da boo dee da boo da da boo dee da boo da boo dee da boo da. I used to always think that song was the same song as the one that's my lips like sugar, my lips like sugar. So when the gibberish was playing, right, I always thought he was saying, I'm blue, if I don't eat, I will die. If I don't eat, I will die, because of the whole line, my lips like sugar. And that is not what it is. And there's the heart piece. Bam. I already did my wife. That's why you're my wife. It's because I already married you. All right. So we're basically done. There was something he said about doing the fishing challenge before we go on to the next dungeon, in order to get the gold scale or something like that, and that also allows you to breathe underwater longer. I currently have silver scale, so we need the other one, right? I'll probably do that between videos, just because it's going to take me a long time in that dungeon, and I don't really want to split it in two. So I'm going to try and do that between missions. And yeah, let's actually just travel back to the Temple of Time, which is AYAYXA. Do 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 do. Bottom, bottom, bottom. Yes, I would like to go to the Temple of Light, or Time, the Light, or Time. I don't remember. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I am glad we actually made good progress today. That's what happens when I watch the tutorial and actually learn what I'm supposed to do and not just wander around blindly. You know, we make progress. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and don't forget to do all the things. Keep it real, Zennies. Peace.